Okay, three nightmares in one. First, I have the same dream, and it has something to do with the same dream, but it's another dream. It has something to do with clothes. And it's the same product. I see it one more time, buy it one more time. Maybe a situation I found one more time. Second dream, that's really embarrassing, that I just woke up. Really disgusting about my behavior. So there are three in one. A, that people recognize me. And it's kind of a place where I am late to a wedding, where I'm supposed to be the wedded, but nobody else is there to be wedded, so I mean, it's not completely clear what it is, but kind of an official thing. Yet I went, I chatted with a stranger, I come late, even more embarrassing, go to your old wedding, come late. Or was it a graduation? Whatever it was, I kind of ran them in the end. But that brings me to clothes, because there was a suit, and the suit was normal, and then I suddenly found myself in another suit, some transparent shit, Adidas, on top of the other one. And I thought, that's cool. Did look good. It definitely looked good. This is kind of what I see in the street. But why did I have to have that? So a fashion dream, nightmare. Then a third one, all in one, 1, 2, 3, that I kind of stole it or found it or something stupid. Something really stupid. But something people do to me. Just take, steal. Trying to be cool. Anyhow. Wow, and this shit happened and that happened somewhere in Europe, or wherever it was. Definitely in a place where nobody was old or something, or everybody looks the same, kind of. And then you hear the air conditioner over there, but that's a noise. Because it's now again, it's like hot season. I've just checked the temperature. Because I find myself. Yeah, but one of the most pathetic, that's kind of my problem now. To be recognized because I put myself online. And last night I had this very long conversation with another person. Was very fascinated and asked me, why do I do this? And then take it from there. Okay, so now why do I do it? Yes, correct. Because because for a moment because I have the idea was, first of all, I could see myself how I was right now, how I am later down the road. Second, I could also write it down and publish it. Third, but that's too hardcore, endless writing, so why don't I just talk it? It's kind of what I do now. The other one, if I remember correctly, if the other reason, what kind of convinced this amazing person was that this person's, I told this person that since I can't talk to the children 15 minutes and 30 minutes, I just put my life online and they can see how I feel. The children. That idea goes back to yet another person. Kind of embarrassing, but a person suggested, well, you need to write a letter. You need to write a kind of diary of how much you miss those children. And, well, that is absolutely true. Now, there was a lot of questioning yesterday about when did what start? When was I suddenly declared insane? When? And I try to answer. July 7th or July 6th is the answer. But there are various instances of that. And the original instance dates back earlier. And that was a person from a charcuterie, like a charcuterie. It's a place that mixes various parts of an animal to make sausages. Charcuterie is the way the Swiss just call it a butcher. Supposedly they focus more on sausages. And in that particular sausage, I forgot already the word, charcuterie, in that filiale, in that brand, it seems to be like it was like a family business or something, no idea, but there seemed to be no second. It was just like one. The idea of seconds and third, and the entire country has many, and then cheap, and then make even more money. The idea of the company, the multinational, the transcontinental, like the company's transcontinental across America, across different states, interstates, and their violations. Trafficking, human trafficking, taking stuff over a state line is making things a federal case, and that's called the FBI. Anyway, a lot of really complicated stuff. Yeah, and then you wonder. And then you really wonder what is what and when is when and how do I leave? How can I leave a box like this open, ruin the color in there? I hope it's not yet totally ruined. It's funny. Just met a bunch of people, like in the dream, met a bunch of people in the dream. So, people write books. Write a book, it's pretty obvious, no? You write a book about the biography. They think that that's cool. German, they find that cool. It's an art to write a book. I don't want to sit down, waste my time, book writing, a project. I'd love to do that, obviously, yeah. I love to, but then I have no money. That's why I am so pissed that actually those in value $7 to $3, came down, but so you understand, it still was over 4,000. That would come in so handy now. That would. So I can pay my stuff. Let's go to the more problematic stuff. Because when for example everybody can basically listen to these dreams, well, I hit for 3 minutes a liking. Because it's the list show. Yeah, in the meantime, I check what people tell me. Don't automatically buy what they tell you. In my my case, I was not sure whether it was raining all night or not. On top of it, or whether it's a damn air conditioner that brings this tropical heat in here. Now, let's make sure. Yeah, make sure nothing is seen here. I don't wanna